Hele goede middag, moet ik zeggen. Het is geen ochtend meer. Een hele goede middag, jongens. Zorro, Arak in the building. Ramsey, QRB, DJ Eikon van Bennedikta, Romero, Bombastic, BBF en Embrace Games. Sinds gisteren met Final Fantasy 16 begon 9 uur erin zitten. Wat een fucking game. Ja, man. Lekker weertje om te gamen en een streampie te loeren. Ja, toch. Nou, het is veel te warm om buiten te zijn, joh. 4 minuutjes te laat voor de ochtend. Daarom geeft allemaal niks. Ik heb ontbeten, ik heb geluncht. Dus we kunnen gewoon lekker doorgaan. Spliffy, what's up? Tyfus warm hier. Ja, same hier, man. Same hier. Maar het is wat het is. We zullen ermee moeten dealen. Bam. We gaan gelijk gewoon verder met die Gimma. Geen weer om zo min mogelijk te doen. Juist wel weer om zo min mogelijk te doen, toch? Richting de Veluwe. Lekker, man. Dat is altijd mooi. Wel erg warm ervoor, hoor. Easily 50 graden. Easily.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Ik heb nog wat blikjes drinken in de koelkast liggen.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the
Dr.
fool
Pepper.
I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing.
Zout, ook heel belangrijk inderdaad, ja.
Which begs the question. Why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Hey, I got a big one. Ik wil niet opscheppen, maar...
Come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
Volgens mij in Discord te
He
zeggen
asked me
dat
to
ik
tell
live
you that
ben.
Gav has returned.
Ja,
Then
maar
we
ik heb
must
hem
as well.
vergeten.
Will you be alright here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young cursebreakers.
Sorry jongens, ik moest heel even nog op Discord een bericht gooien. Overal een berichtje eruit gegooid, behalve hier. Doen we gelijk heel even. Kijk, het is plaats gedaan. What's up, Mauro? Alles goed, jongen. Wanneer ga je weer verder met Tears of the Kingdom? Als ik deze heb uitgespeeld. Dan gaan we daarmee verder. Dit is zo'n verhalende game. Die wil ik gewoon van begin tot eind in één keer streamen. Er zal ongetwijfeld nog wel een Gran Turismo streampje tussendoor komen, maar...
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
Goed, Mauro, heel
There's a
goed.
flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
You heard me right.
Chocobos.
Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright. We'll help him.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across
What's
the way
up,
over
Jadik?
yonder.
Als lekker, jongen.
Rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you
Waar
hear
komen
me?
toch al die accenten
There
vandaan?
ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
Zo groot is het
She's a
koninkrijk niet.
hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
The White-Winged Wonder. Hoe groot is deze map eigenlijk? Het is wel groot, maar het is opgedeeld in zones. Zeg maar... Kijk, dit is best wel een groot gedeelte. Je kan helemaal ook vanaf hier helemaal daar naartoe lopen, daar naartoe. Maakt allemaal niet uit. Het zijn wel zones. Ik kan niet overal naartoe, zeg maar.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
En we doen ook gelijk heel even alle subquesties. Ik ben toch in één keer subquest motor geworden. Je hebt geen PlayStation 5. Zou dit een reden voor je zijn om een PlayStation 5 op te pikken? Ik kan het je voor hard aanraden. Er zijn meer dan genoeg vette games.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Oké, we gaan Spec the Gadget doen. Het is irritant dat hij niet meteen sprint.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
En die heerlijke muziek, jongens. Oh.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh, hij komt ook naar de PC, man.
Oh,
Hij komt ook naar de PC. Moet je alleen iets langer geduld hebben.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts.
Je krijgt PlayStation 5 bij een abonnement van Ziggo?
And I hurt you.
Wauw. Dus wanneer is dat dan?
piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then.
Ja, ik denk een jaar later
But don't say
ongeveer.
I didn't warn you.
Ik wil zeggen, easy does it, maar we zijn er nog niet. Dit is sarcastisch, neem ik aan.
Too slow.
Uiteindelijk was de Final Fantasy 15 port toch heel goed. Final Fantasy 7 port was dan weer helemaal kut, maar... In ieder geval speelbaar. Dat is ook een leuke feature tegenwoordig. Got him. Hoe groot is die Legendary? Is het 21 bij 9 of is het 32 bij 9?
You're safe now. White heart, I presume.
32 bij 9. Vind ik wel too much, man.
Do you know her, boy?
Ook een beetje crappy ondersteuning vanuit veel games, hoor. Nee, is niet echt een issue meer, 90. Niet echt een issue meer. Maar je kan verschillende tests checken op YouTube, hoor. Yes, it is.
Ambrosia.
Yep.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Ja, ik moet ook zeggen, ook op mijn OLED-tv nog nooit problemen gehad, hoor. Die heb ik nu, denk ik, 4 jaar of zo. 2019 gekocht. Hoe duur is dat pakket van Ziggo, Jedi? En krijg je dan digitale of een discversie? Nee, ik speel het in graphics mode.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
De graphics mode is ook degene die ik op dit moment toch wel het meest zou aanraden, hoor. Er zijn nog behoorlijk wat problemen met de performance mode. En het ziet er gewoon prachtig uit in de graphics mode.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
You know it. I'm Clive Rosfield of Rosaria.
Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
4,57 per maand. Ik betaal nu 60 volgens mij.
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Maar ik heb geen PlayStation 5 nodig.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Ik hoop dat je me een beetje snel krijgt dan.
You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
GT 7 kan je heel goed met de controller spelen, man. Echt, dat is juist een van de grote voordelen van dat ding. Echt uitstekende controller support. Dan kan je altijd later nog een stuurtje erbij halen en shit. Je moet ergens beginnen.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Chocobo heeft gewoon een iPad, joh.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Toch mis ik nu wel voetbal op de zondag, hoor. Of een Formule 1 race.
Swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right.
That fellow was a bearer. Ja, wat denk je dat die fucking gigantische scar op mijn gezicht is dan?
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me.
Nee, PlayStation heeft ook geen ultra-wide support, nee. Zoals jou, dat is gewoon internet en tv.
Good luck to the both of
En dat was de eerste 6 maanden dan voor de helft van de prijs. En nu is het €60 of zo, 56 denk ik.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Chocobo unlocked. Oh my god, kijk dan. Dit is toch wat voor je doet, jongens. Dit is toch wat voor je doet. €117 voor Ziggo? Krijg je daar een blowjob bij of zo? Ja, ik bel ze ook altijd even korting. Absoluut. Zeg maar, ik ben al denk ik meer dan 10 jaar klant. Dat was gewoon 50% korting voor de eerste 6 maanden voor nieuwe klanten. Nou, doe mij die maar. Alleen, je moet wel even moeilijk gaan doen, want ze willen het nooit op het begin doen. Nee, kan echt niet. Kan ik echt niet. Het is echt alleen voor nieuwe klanten. Als je gewoon blijft, als je dan dreigt met opzeggen, dan krijg je het ook. Oké, we moeten terug naar de hideaway. Dat is dan wat we ook noemen. Volgens mij hebben we nu alle side gigs gedaan. Jazeker. Oh ja, 9 maanden korting was dat, denk ik, hè? Ja, 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabit, moet ik zeggen.
Where's Gav?
Klinkt aantrekkelijk, maar ik heb het echt niet nodig, man. Ik heb het echt niet nodig. Ik heb nu, denk ik, volgens mij, ik weet niet wat de officiële cijfers zijn, maar als ik gewoon een speedtestje doe, dan 400 Mbit heb ik dan down. What's up, Power Fusion?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Bam!
You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off
heb
all
helaas
the
geen
other
hekel naar.
nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sanbreque. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all
Ja, bij mij is het
eyes
ook
are
de
on the
29
Strait of
graden binnen,
Ortha.
man. Echt verschrikkelijk. Echt
While the
verschrikkelijk.
two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army
Altijd een goed idee, Legendary. Altijd een goed idee.
Drake's Fang will
Ik
be
heb vanmiddag een
left
verjaardag, dus
exposed.
voor mij gaat het niet.
That
Maar
is
ook heel
exactly
leuk.
the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
Ik zit gelukkig niet aan de bovenste verdieping.
My uncle,
Er zitten er nog 2 appartementen
Clive
boven me.
Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Ah, ben je cheaper uit dan ik, Jedi?
Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Sup, Joris? Goedemiddag,
Michael's
man.
name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Ja, niet alleen buiten, Joris. Niet alleen buiten. 1100 uur of 1100 euro. Damn. Elke maand 1100 euro wegpleuren, man. Doet pijn.
What are we...
Even kijken, ik wou zeggen, daar is ook nog die.
Waiting for, indeed.
I think it's alright to touch him.
We doen alle subquests, zoals je weet. Ik betaal zelf hier 700 euro. Ja, tijd om te kopen, maar probeer maar iets te kopen, man. In deze tijd. Huizenprijzen zijn aan het dalen. Dan moet je niet langer wachten. Rente is dan weer heel hoog.
Was hoping to speak to you.
De overheid wil nu inspraak aan wie je huis mag verkopen.
Yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to
Krankzinnigheid,
grow
joh.
fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martell's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally
Zeker,
sweet.
zeker beter aflossen
And
dan
not
de
only
huur
is it
weggooien.
ready, it's
Al
actually
geeft het je ook
tasty.
wel een bepaalde
Sweet as you
vrijheid
like,
nog.
in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go.
Ja, eerst was 700 euro huur best wel prijzig, maar tegenwoordig is dat heel cheap.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Maar ze blijven hier ook de huur op hoog iedere keer, hoor. Ik had moeten kopen toen ik de kans had. Maar ik had zoiets van, dat doe ik wel op een ander moment. Ik ben bezig met andere dingen in het leven. I was wrong. Volgens mij moeten we dan hier rechts, hè? Ja. Het is in Amsterdam. Ja, dat is gelijk een difficulty multiplier erbovenop. Goedemiddag, Aasgaat. Moeten we hier met die shit omhoog? Ik heb geen
I
idee.
hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
De jeugd is fucked, inderdaad. Ja, zeker.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
When Titan attacked.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Ja, dat overbieden was de afgelopen paar jaar krankzinnig.
Those weren't so lucky though. A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Hey, die appels moesten nog even renderen, zag je dat?
Take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd have them right from the branch, made Martel live.
Ik ga gewoon in een hutje in de bossen ergens wonen.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all
Dan
right.
streamen we wel 5G.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will ya?
En isolatie ook vaak een probleem hoor.
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
It's a fetch fucking quest, jongen. Waarom hebben ze het überhaupt erin gestopt? Kan iemand mij de gedachtegang hiervan delen? Wat? Het doet zo'n afbreuk aan de game. Dat ze echt 100 keer beter kunnen en moeten doen. Al was de Final Fantasy 7 remake niet beter hoor. Ja, maar de Final Fantasy 7 remake is er net zo toch, Joris?
The Cursebreakers send their thanks.
Het is gewoon crap.
And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
Ja, ze doen wat lore building, maar dat kan je op een wat slimmere manier ook doen, toch?
I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me.
Nee, ook dat. Niet echt warrior waardig om appels rond te brengen. Maar hey, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Dus we redden mensenlevens.
She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full.
Ik hoop dat het in Rebirth, die lijkt een stuk meer opener, dat achterwege wordt gelaten, man.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
Hey Lily,
By the way,
goedemiddag.
Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Ah, dankjewel man. Thanks, ouwe.
They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say
Ja,
it's
ik
about
ben er
time
bang
we
voor.
planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Nou, oprecht jongens. Gewoon een huis kopen op Curaçao. Met veel grond. Kost bijna niks joh. Groot vrijstaand huis. Veel grond. Het is alleen niet een hele goede wijk, maar... Gewoon een waakhond. Prima joh. Ik ben bezig met stage. Oh. Dat op een vrije zondag. Kijk, waar de fuck moeten we nu heen? Journey to Cry Cliff.
force is strong in this one.
Moostrum, dankjewel voor die follow. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Ik heb gehoord dat de villa van Poetin binnenkort vrijkomt. Ja, ik zou niet te vroeg juichen, man. Ik zou niet te vroeg juichen.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Oostenrijk of Zwitserland zijn ook wel landen waar ik heel graag zou willen wonen, hoor.
Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
In de winter ook wel, hoor, Legendary. In de winter ook.
If I am to
Dan denk je
continue
dat
at
mensen er
your
naartoe
side,
gaan voor wintersport.
I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Ja, Zwitserland is ook prachtig. Echt prachtig. Kijk je ogen uit. Italiaanse Dolomieten ook. Het zijn plekken waar ik heel graag zou willen wonen. Als ik al het geld van de wereld heb, best wel een grote kans dat ik daar eindig.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
Zwitserland is ontiegelijk duur. Lekker milka-koeien melken. Midden in de bergen. Ik loop om de beesten heen.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Find out.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick like the Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
Where's the other villager then? Oh, no. Youth!
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
Zelf eentje opgehangen in San Francisco. Lijp.
Imperial soldiers.
En ben je nog samen?
Don't you go telling these strangers.
Misschien is het juist een curse.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
Oh, daarvoor ook al 7 jaar. Kijk aan. Deze man is super steady, man. Gefeliciteerd.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I bet we
Perhaps
can.
the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Het ziet eruit als Death Stranding dit. Vind je niet? Er zal zomaar een BT hier vandaan komen ergens. Keep on, keeping on.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ja, dit ziet er echt belachelijk goed uit.
Ever since the Boulder Tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
Bad idea. You're not going to like it.
Jammer, dat was te laat. Even kijken. We moeten gewoon die kant op. Dus we continue marching on. Welke meisjes blijven niet? Ja, kan je nagaan. Die zitten dus inderdaad gewoon dezelfde prijs. Nou, ik ben er helemaal niet voor dat alle games dezelfde prijs hebben. Oprecht. Zo'n game als deze mag voor mij best wel €100 zijn, bij wijze van. Als het een indicatie is wat betreft de kwaliteit. Ik betaal graag voor kwaliteit. Echt geen enkel probleem. Myron. Myron, dankjewel man. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Thanks voor jouw support, ouwe. En voor de Prime sub. Appreciate it. Goedemiddag. Weet je dus ook hoe het is om je hart gebroken te hebben door een vrouw, Lily? Weet je waarom wij mannen nooit over onze gevoelens praten? Er wordt altijd tegen ons gebruikt. Dat doen we niet meer. Hebben we van geleerd. Zit hij nou te blaffen? Na 10 jaar een punt erachter gezet. Damn, dude. Langste wat ik ooit heb gehad is denk ik 5,5 jaar. 5,5, 6.
And still wet.
Nee, het is zeker niet de typische Aziatische RPG, man. Het is juist een beetje een atypische.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yes, ma'am.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Een megafeest.
To dwell in
Nice,
darkness, that we may
Wacht,
purge
trouwt
the
ook
night
al, of,
and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Eerst even de healer pakken natuurlijk. Ook geen plan om te gaan trouwen? Is dit niet jullie ding? Of? Het combat systeem is zo lijp van deze man. Ik ben echt verliefd geworden op de combat. Zeker naarmate je meer abilities vrij speelt. En je leert bepaalde combo's in je hoofd.
Tell me what I want in the end will be swift.
Heel erg verslavend.
Why you? We come bearing.
Ik heb hetzelfde hoor. Ik ben niet per se voor huwelijk, maar ik ben er ook niet op tegen. Als mijn toekomstige vrouw dat zou willen, dan fijn.
You freed from our camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Wacht er nou een kistje achter? Nee, leek zo. wel een item. Begin 30, ja. In 30 vind ik dat prima. Daarvoor moet je het echt nu niet doen, man. Maar eenmaal in je 30, fijn.
Find something, boy. Death.
Kinderen? Ook al wel aan kinderen begonnen, of?
Found her.
Het is een groter commitment dan trouwen. Holy fucking shit, ouwe. Le Bearers. Ja, begrijp ik ook wel. We zitten ook nog voor de Xbox. Ooit. Maar niet anytime soon. PlayStation heeft afgedwongen dat deze niet naar de Xbox mag komen namelijk. Dus hij komt wel naar PC, maar niet naar Xbox.
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Ja, het is altijd kut. Dat soort dingen, man. Het is ook gewoon irritant dat de Final Fantasy Collection gewoon niet compleet is op Xbox.
We should go.
Maar ik ga er binnenkort wel eentje op Xbox spelen. Namelijk Final Fantasy 13. Die speelt volgens mij het beste op Xbox. Nog beter dan PC zelfs.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south...
Oké, gewoon.
They may already be in Port Isolde.
Ja, er zijn er aardig wat Final Fantasies op de Xbox, maar ook heel veel niet. Final Fantasy 7 Remake komt ook niet naar Xbox, door dezelfde reden. PlayStation heeft afgedwongen dat hij niet naar de Xbox mag komen. Ja, ik heb Final Fantasy 13 dus nog nooit gespeeld, dus dat is de reden voor mij om die op de Xbox te gaan checken binnenkort. Wat is een PlayStation exclusive? Welke? Welke bedoel je specifiek? Geen chocobo hier. Oké. Oh ja. Ik wou net zeggen. Oh, maar ik kreeg net een...
Faster!
Foutmelding. Nee, gaat... Ja, jezus. Hij moest niet naar deze, hij moest terug naar die andere. Welke Final Fantasy zou je aanraden voor iemand die nog nooit heeft gespeeld? Dan zou ik zeggen Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Ga die checken. Nee, Final Fantasy was vroeger altijd eerst Nintendo. Sinds 7 is het heel erg PlayStation geworden. Maar Final Fantasy 11 was bijvoorbeeld ook, dat was die eerste online, die was ook gewoon op Xbox. Maar volgens mij Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, 13, 15 zijn allemaal op Xbox ook uitgekomen hoor. Dus er is wel een aanbod, maar helaas nog veel te weinig, naar mijn mening.
What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's the main
Ja,
gate.
PlayStation heeft mee geholpen aan development van deze game en de publishing. Dus dat zal uiteraard ook wel meespelen, maar het is gewoon jammer. Je wil dat zoveel mogelijk mensen deze game kunnen spelen en ja, gaat niet gebeuren. Uitstekend Vos, echt uitstekend.
Voice-riddled dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Hoe laat stream je? Ik denk tot ongeveer 3 uur. Ik heb vanmiddag nog een verjaardag waar ik naartoe moet. Dus ik denk ongeveer zo laat. Ik weet niet. Of toch ik geen zin meer heb. Wat vond jij ervan dan, Vos? Ja, het feit dat je met New Game Plus begint zegt al genoeg natuurlijk. Denk ik, maar correct me if I'm wrong. Ja, toch is de community redelijk gepolariseerd hierover. Maar ik ben ook een fan hoor.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
De omgevingen zien er echt op bepaalde momenten zo belachelijk mooi uit.
If you're sure.
Ja, dat is het ding.
The entire place looked abandoned.
Ik heb niks met 12, maar ik moet ook zeggen, ik heb niks met 12 door het battle systeem. Dat vond ik echt verschrikkelijk.
As long as it is abandoned.
Maar ik ga die uiteindelijk ook nog een keertje uitspelen hoor. Maar 12 is wel in de stijl van 14 en 16 inderdaad.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Moeten we hier rechts dan? Nee. Ja, dat vond ik echt kut. Ik vond het echt niet cool. Ik moet zeggen, ik voel denk ik nog steeds het meest voor Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Het combineert zowel real-time combat als toch nog... Ja, turn-based is het niet, maar wel active time battle natuurlijk.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Ja, de remake inderdaad, ja. En gewoon ouderwets turn-based vind ik ook niet erg hoor. We hebben niet voor niks onlangs nog Final Fantasy 10 uitgespeeld. Die komt begin 2024, daar hoeven we niet al te lang meer op te wachten.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Nah, I guess not. Zei ik toch? De hele dag? Nee, ik denk tegen zo'n 3 uur of zo. Ik heb vanmiddag nog een verjaardag namelijk.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
Yep.
It is.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
Sooner, sooner.
We can speak inside.
Ja, ik moet zeggen, ik vind die cyberpunk setting van 7 vind ik namelijk ook wel echt wel heel lijp. Sup, kopje koffie. Hoe is het,
And
man?
those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Er zijn wel meer empires dan alleen de Empire in Star Wars, hoor.
Wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Vooral in Final Fantasy. Er is altijd wel een
offense, my
Empire.
lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Oh my god, het ging met noodkoffie. Holy shit. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Dude, dankjewel voor je sub, man. Appreciate it. Ik zat zo in het verhaal, ik schrok me dood, man. Maar thanks, ouwe.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Ja, het was lekker zo, rustig en kalm.
We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must.
Hey, Polish.
So let us go with you. For the good
Wil ik
of
chatten bij je?
Rosaria.
Of ben je nog niet verder gegaan?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Is klaar. Dude, ga alsjeblieft wel intermission
Very well.
spelen, man. Ga alsjeblieft wel intermission spelen. Ik vond het best wel vet.
To serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So
Ja, toch?
Let us
Het
do our
einde
duty.
is eigenlijk pas een nieuw begin.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Oh, die had je niet erbij.
Your plan.
20 euro vind ik wel heel veel geld, man.
You, Lady Jill and I make
Zeg maar 5 uurtjes, dan vind ik 20 euro wel heel veel
the
geld.
main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians.
Waarschijnlijk kan je gewoon ergens nog tweedehands de PlayStation 5 versie van Final Fantasy 7 Remake kopen. Voor minder dan 20 piek heb je fysiek en er zit intermission er ook bij. Weet ik niet.
While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough. Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Wel een beetje weak dan, hoor.
As you command.
Ja, de PS5 versie. Ja, maar heb je de upgrade gedaan? Maar zeg maar de native PlayStation 5 versie, die op disc koopt, daar zit intermission bij.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
There we
The
go.
blessing of the feeding.
Kijken, ja. Ja.
Let's go with you.
Thanks, man. Ja, maar als je het via de upgrade hebt gedaan, dan kan ik me voorstellen dat intermission er niet bij zit.
Their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
Ja, kan je ook doen. Maar ik vind gewoon 20 euro vind ik gewoon net te veel geld voor die DLC. Omdat het echt maar 5 uurtjes is. En het doet verder niet zo heel veel meer. Heel vet verhaal. En het ziet er ook echt top uit, omdat die PlayStation 5 exclusive is. 20 piek. Jesus. Dan kan je gewoon volledige games mee kopen.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog...
Ja, dan is het denk ik, PlayStation Plus heeft ook gewoon die Game Pass shit met, ja, je krijgt de game, maar alle DLC en extra, die moet je gewoon loskopen. Ik denk dat dat de reden dan is. Waarom is die shit zo vaag, man?
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Reinforcements!
To find their battle for them.
Well done.
chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Spider-Man staat er ook niet op.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
Er is heel veel te spelen dit jaar. Yo, doe rustig aan, Legendary. Thanks, man. En volgende keer houden. Zie je dan.
We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
It's over. Maar waar ga je nu aan beginnen dan, Paulus? Waar ga je dan nu aan beginnen? Deze? Dus toch? Of aangezien je de UV-DLC niet kan checken?
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
Ja, lekker man. Doe je goed.
It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the
Hoe deed
mud.
deze het qua verkoop eigenlijk? Weet iemand dat? Cijfers zijn heel goed. Al wordt deze game nu gereviewbomd op... is dat op Metacritic?
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
Hij wordt gereviewbomd. Maar de critic reviews zijn uitstekend.
And then it will all begin again.
Ik hoop dat hij goed verkoopt.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
Waarom gereviewbomd? Omdat sommige mensen dit geen Final Fantasy vinden. En omdat er te veel witte mensen in zitten.
Yet be that as it may, it is still our home. And we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Ik ben benieuwd wanneer de Last of Us Part 2 naar de PC komt. Ze hebben part 1 nu uitgebracht. Of zullen ze eerst part 1 fixen voordat ze part 2 uitbrengen? En hopelijk niet nog een keer dezelfde fout maken. Ja, verkoopt het goed? Ah, daar ben ik blij om te horen, man.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
Lord Byron was the first
Ik
person
ben heel
I turned
benieuwd.
to after forming the
Square kon
Guardians.
ook wel na een aantal
had I
missies
known of this
natuurlijk een
tunnel
goede
back then,
winst
I
gebruiken.
wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
Ja, maar ik bedoel vooral relatief,
suppose a
Joris, ten
formal
opzichte van
request
voorgaande
for an
delen.
audience
Verkoopt
would have
beter dan
been
15
suspicious.
bijvoorbeeld. Of 7
And
Remake.
appearances must be maintained.
7 Remake natuurlijk ook
Were the
PlayStation exclusive.
Viceregency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our
Ik volg het met een...
they'd seize his estate and send him to
met
the
één
gallows,
oog volg ik die
where
rechtszaak
he
met de
would be of
Xbox
no use
FTC.
to anyone.
Ik verwacht dat het
And
allemaal wel
so,
goed
though
zou
it sickens
komen.
him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord.
Omdat mensen het niet een
Knowing
Final
that
Fantasy
one
vinden.
wrong move
Door de
might prove
combat.
his downfall.
En,
It is why he remains ever
en inderdaad
vigilant.
wat ik zei over sommige mensen
Don't
vinden
be
dat er
surprised
te
if
veel
he
witte mensen in
refuses you an
zitten.
audience. Especially since you're
Dus
famously
het is een combinatie van die twee
I'll
dingen.
have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with
Maar
the matter.
lees de reviews en je zult vanzelf zien. This is not Final Fantasy.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Zeker weten, Joris. Ja, en dat is zeker racistisch.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again.
Ja, maar dat is het ding, Polish. Bij Final Fantasy 7, die had een cyberpunk setting. Toen was ook de hele fucking community in rapperroer, omdat dat geen Final Fantasy zou zijn. Uiteindelijk is het misschien wel... Ja, uiteindelijk is het de meest populaire Final Fantasy die er bestaat.
Go on now, my lord.
Zeg ja. Maar dat is het ding. De game probeert elke keer iets anders en iets nieuws. Een andere richting in te gaan. Ja, dat zal de een liggen en de ander niet. Dat maakt het interessant, maar ja, dat kan er ook voor zorgen dat niet iedere Final Fantasy voor jou is. Ja, dat hoeft ook niet, toch? 12 was bijvoorbeeld echt niet voor mij. Ik heb het geprobeerd, maar het werkte niet voor me.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him.
Ja, 13 ga ik dus nog proberen. Ik hoor nog steeds zoveel goede geluiden van heel veel mensen.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
The fuck
You
is dit?
would mock me as well?
It is I.
By the power
Sir
of
Crandall
Grayskull,
Camelot,
I have the
servant
power.
To her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary.
Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Ruim je bel op.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Hey, Shores, you don't have to tell me, man. You don't have to tell me. I'm well aware. Well aware.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
Nee.
It has been 20 years,
Clive. Maar ik ga straks
Nation
nog wel
your
even
father
naar
and
buiten
your
hoor. Maar
forefathers
hoef niet de
fought to
hele dag
defend is no
met
more.
het weer buiten te zitten. Zeker niet.
Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right.
Nou, dan
If
zou ik
it's a
zeggen
ship
dat het ook
you
uitstekende
require,
game weer is.
a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's
Yep.
not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Maar me absorbeert die haar powers niet gewoon, hè? Dat is veel meer een fighter.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the
Die
island,
ogen er weer uitzien.
I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alright, ga even wat te drinken pakken, jongens. Ik ben zo bij jullie terug. Momentje. Yes, we back. Cheers, people. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes.
Wedden dat ze dit boek
Seems
gewoon
there's
in het
no
echt gaan
creature in
brengen.
the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something
Echt
delicious.
zo'n hype bij veel games
I'll
tegenwoordig.
stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to
bijna als
bring these
reclame
recipes
zelfs.
to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Tinus, hoe is die man?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands
ben jij aan
of
het doen?
Oriflamme, if the author is to be.
Nee, niet echt helemaal. Niet echt.
Molly's never
Road jogging in the building.
The only problem is that while the recipe is
Mr.
extremely
Ally.
detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly
Ja, eigenlijk niet allemaal. Ik heb nu het plafondwaaien aanstaan en achter me staat een ventilator nog. Maar
something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
ik krijg
Well, only
gewoon
that
last
the
van bloedneus
sweetest
hier.
violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Daagdozen uitpakken met Twitch op de achtergrond. Nice man. Waar ben je verhuisd? Dezelfde stad wel of compleet nieuw? The Witcher 3 spelen. Een uitbreiding of het origineel? Deze man. Wat een levensgenieter.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
of
billets
these
being
guardians
posted
of the
every
flame?
day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you.
Deze stem past echt totaal niet bij zijn gezicht, toch? Of ligt het aan mij?
He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't
Bosman
telling.
naar Den Bosch.
It's like he's lost
10
his
minuten,
spark,
oké. Nice, maar gefeliciteerd
Barely
man.
got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff.
Samenwonen of op
But I'm
jezelf?
thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
The Blacksmith Blues. Maar echt, het gaat helemaal nergens over, jongen, deze sidequest.
I could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
First August.
Man's not hot.
How are you? What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit.
Yo, DJ Home Alone. Alles goed,
The
jongen.
thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for?
Prima, man.
Now
Prima,
piss off.
zeker.
All right. we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Karen! Dat moet wel
Monster's taken quite a
niet
liking to
Karen
Lady
zijn.
Karen.
Karen.
Is dat hoe ze
Do you have a
Karen
moment?
schrijven in het
Blackthorn mentioned that
Valestiaans?
you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the
Pimp
way he
hoor,
turned
met
his
zo'n
nose
schaartje
up.
erbij.
But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sanbreque, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you,
Lost without
Karen.
you.
Can I speak to the manager, please?
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While
No
you get on
prob.
with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Van hot naar her wordt je gestuurd. Dag in, dag uit.
Ah, yes. Our mysterious Moogle friend. Nectar, was it?
Nectar the Bold.
I'll stick with Nectar if it's all the same to you. What seems to be the matter? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valestia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Eentje hebben we natuurlijk al. Caernarvon Westgate. Caernarvon Westgate. Even kijken hoor. Trouwens, zat hier nou nog meer bij? Wat ben ik in godsnaam aan het doen de hele tijd? Oké, dan moeten we hier naartoe. Dit is Martha's Rest. Maar voor Caernarvon... Oh, waar de fuck zit die shit ook alweer? Leespool, The Dam, Martha's Rest. Is dat aan deze kant? Nee, toch? Glorious Gate, maar we moesten Westgate hebben, toch? Stond er. Nou, laten we eerst deze doen. Baal dat er geen Formule 1 vandaag is, jongens. Het voelt toch alsof mijn weekend incomplete is. Hoort gewoon bij een goede afwikkeling van de zondag.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Thank you. Time to hunt some scorpions.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha.
Sprint dan.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Faster!
Kan ik hier oversteken? Nee. Goed dat we dat even checkten. Kijk, en daar zijn ze.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. It's over.
It's over.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Kijk,
Worse at least.
daar.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I love fucking chocobos, man. Als je één ding uit Final Fantasy mocht halen in de echte wereld, zou het wel een chocobo zijn, toch? Zie je zelf al zo door de stad heen knallen? Even naar de supermarkt. Gaat je bier halen.
Will you go causing any trouble? Back to the stables, girl.
After what the Empire did to Martha's not, I'd be daft.
Don't know when those bastards.
Toch naar die guy gewoon weer. Oh, we moeten gewoon weer naar de hideaway. Oké. Ook prima. Ja, toch? Chocobo. Nooit problemen met parkeren. Geen wegenbelasting. Ik denk wel dat je de poep moet opruimen. Dat is dan weer een nadeel. Hoe ziet chocobo poep er eigenlijk uit? Nog nooit gezien.
Our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Yo, Divinity, what's up, man?
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes.
Ja, ook dat soort dingen, Joris.
Wait here.
Maar is dat iets wat we willen?
I
ziet eruit als
present
prison food, dit, man.
Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of
Last van de warmte, lekker bezig met Final Fantasy
Grab
16.
a
Nice,
spoon,
man.
Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
Same here.
I'm
Same here.
not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Asia road trip shit, dit.
What assault on the senses! It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Hoe ver ben je, Divinity? Ja, we moeten nu nog even die fucking Griffin pakken. En die zat bij de Western Gate, toch? Ik neem aan dat het dan hier ergens is. Want die struinen dan gewoon rond. Dus kan ik hier ergens vinden. Western Gate of iets. Ja. Northern River Gate. Northern Valley. Cutter's Gate. Weeping Rent. Vintner's Gate. There is Westwatch. Penitence Gate, Unnamed Chapel, Baywatch, Eastwatch. Ik heb geen idee, man. Ik heb oprecht geen idee. Ik zie hem ook niet. Als ik hem nou zag, is het een ander verhaal, maar... Fuck it, dan gaan we gewoon door. Dat kan ook. Ik zie hem altijd nog vanzelf tegenkomen. Oké, fuck it, we gaan door. We gaan door met het verhaal. Oh. Verkeerde kant op. Ik kan nog even een keertje goed kijken, maar er staat toch echt Western Gate.
How did we never hear these guardians of the flag?
Zie je those meer? Dat is dus deze. While passing along the trail from Loswing to Caernarvon, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as the Dozemare, a beast much hated for its appetite for both chocobos and for children. Okay, Lost Wing to Caernarvon. Lost Wing. Maar wat is Caernarvon dan, hè? Er zat natuurlijk eerst dat... dat is waar we die dominant hebben meegemaakt. Dat is dus hier ergens naartoe, denk ik dan gewoon. Deze weg. We kunnen het andere keertje kijken. What's up, Lionel?
Back again,
Goedemiddag, man.
Lord Rosfield.
Alles goed.
I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
Oh, de rust gaan, jongens. De
Some
rust
80
gaan.
years ago in
Ga lekker
Northern
eten, man.
Storm,
Hele fijne
Drake's
middag,
eye
ouwe. Tof dat je er even was.
Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the northern territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the shields of the flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's
Dat komt helemaal goed, jongens. Dat
meaning
weet je
the
toch?
Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against
Ik ben super blij met mijn airfryer, man.
sacked the capital, killed
Zo nice om erbij te hebben.
and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Vanochtend nog even afbakbroodje gemaakt. Top, top, top.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Broodje ei daarna. Het scheelt zoveel tijd, man.
Typical nobles.
It'll be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Ja, ik heb een oven, maar het duurt veel langer dan de airfryer.
When you told me
Airfryer is 7 minuutjes. Oven moet ik eerst voorverwarmen. Dan moet hij 12 minuten nog in de oven, terwijl hij nadat hij is opgewarmd. Nee, 7 minuutjes airfryer. Klaar.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man
Dat
who
heb ik
made
nog
me
nooit
do
gedaan,
all
vind
those
ik. Ga ik nog wel een keertje
unspeakable
proberen.
things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Niks? Je hoeft er niks over te zeggen.
And I know that I can do it.
Gebruik mijn oven voor lasagne en pizza. Want die past niet in de
And
airfryer.
I'll be beside you too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Ja, bij mij verschilt het heel erg per product. Dat vind ik. De ene keer moet het langer, de andere keer moet het korter. Drake's Breath.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
We're there.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
Dit gaat er ook grafisch weer prachtig uitzien, jongens.
Once.
Bam.
Though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
Probeer het te timen zonder
For
ondertiteling.
13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
Perfect little shortcut.
Yes! Got it. Trouwens, heel veel ability points nog besteden. Dus dat je ze niet echt nodig hebt. Zonder om ze niet te gebruiken.
It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Ik weet nog niet wat ik vanavond ga eten. Misschien dat ik vanavond ook wel ga koken.
Was that an earthquake?
Ik heb er alleen niet zoveel
They
zin
happen
in.
all the time. That wasn't
Kost
even a
zoveel
bad
tijd.
one. It's nothing to worry about.
Stay down.
Sjoerd, goedemiddag jongen, hoe is ie? Lekker man. Aan het werk. Hardly working. Ah, ik had wel gehoopt dat ik nog voor die sterke.
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
The breath of the wind. Hey, ga gewoon lekker door. Daar is de chat voor.
Look at this
Om even te
place.
discussiëren.
What a mess.
We hoeven niet over de game te gaan hoor.
Wait.
Marble!
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
Believe me, I need to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
...40, 45 uur denk ik, zoiets. Nou ja, dat moet nu staggered zijn. Ik wou net zeggen. God damn it, man. Hoe kan dit zo misgaan? That's it. Maar 40, 45 uur, daar ben je er denk ik ongeveer mee bezig. Je kan er iets langer in kwijt als je echt alles wil doen natuurlijk. Maar het is vooral de hele verhaal. Vooral het verhaal. Sidequests zijn niet zo heel erg interessant.
Press on.
Yes.
Ik was vandaag een beetje boos op Jelle. Zat Nerdco zitten kijken en ging over Strange New Worlds. En hij verbelde niet de tribute naar Nicole. De eerste horror. Was er een tribute dan? Seizoen 2 dan of zo?
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Ah, oké. Ik zal hem eens aan de tand voelen de volgende keer. Want ze was niet al te lang geleden overleden, toch? Of niet? Of vind ik dat nu? Nee, eigenlijk niet Matthijs, eigenlijk niet, maar moet toch wat, hè?
Nice try. Nice try.
Hey, waarom doe je nou? Ja, als ik een pool of hot op had, zeker weten. Ik zou een cool tub stream doen. Gewoon vanuit een emmer of zo. He did. Ik denk dat het wel geld zou opleveren, man. Wat ik zeggen dan? Subs opschrijven op je borst. Kijk hoe vet dit eruit ziet. Lijp, hè? Filmpje van het kopen van een sub in de stream van is ook op het strand. True. We zijn niet verder van verwijderd. Hoe is die kijken?
That's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Schrikbarend daarvan vaak misgegrepen. Dat is de strand op Texel. Daar hebben we de Todo Africa clip opgenomen. Komt ook uit de clip volgens mij. Maar dat weet ik niet zeker.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly. Too slow.
Kistje openmaken natuurlijk. Even kijken. Sowieso, gear en icons kunnen veel shit eraan toevoegen. Maar is het ook beter? Jazeker. Kijk, dat bedoel ik. Kijk, dit allemaal niet. Geeft niet. Coral Sword. Kijken. By 3 seconds. Nee, dat heb ik niet nodig. That's Rising Flames, Scarlet Cyclone. Laten we deze maar doen. That's fine.
never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Ik denk aan dat we dat wel in die film te zien krijgen. God. That fucked me up good. Hey, fuck. What the fuck? Wat gaat hier in één keer allemaal mis? Oei, 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 oei.
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
Nee, dat zullen ze vast niet gehoord hebben.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this
before the heat finishes me.
Here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Bijna als een Indiana Jones tempel dit, joh. Gezellige plek. Gezellige boel daar.
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Buther. Jill, it can't be.
Oh yes it is.
It is, my lady. I cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl?
Yes.
Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
It's not free.
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind
Je
to
hoort
me.
mij niet klagen hoor.
My light in the dark.
Dat zijn jouw woorden.
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Bye.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
Ik heb wel echt even poses nodig, anders moet ik weer terug naar de fucking hideaway. Waar ik eigenlijk geen zin in heb.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Niet slecht tuin van Bobblecom om de controle waarmee de duikboot is gezonken nu in de aanbieding te gooien. Wat, is die ook echt in de aanbieding? Nou, ik denk dat het heel smart is juist. Of moralistisch iets is wat je wil hebben. Dat laat ik aan anderen over, maar... Dat je die nu juist in de aanbieding gooit is heel logisch. Roller is vooral een meme geworden, want het had niks met de dingen te maken natuurlijk. Ja, gaat uitstekend, Sneaky Bros. Is met jou trouwens. Ik ben gewoon op mijn daily grind hoor. You know how we roll. Vol in dezelfde grind. Ja, dat is ik dus eigenlijk ook nog. Maar daarvan heb ik tegen mezelf gezegd. Oh, kom op, hoe dan? Daar ga ik na deze pas weer mee verder. Maar ik mis het wel. Hoe dan de hele tijd? Level up. Wat is het, Torgal? Wat is er? Nou, hoe ver ben je in Zelda? Pannenkoek. I'll pick up pipe. 120 plus uur. Jesus Christ. Eigenlijk ben je al lang klaar. Ja, gaat lekker man. Gaat lekker. Hoe is het met jou? Even kijken, waar de fuck moeten we heen? We go that way.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Hey yo, what's up, The Phrase? Ik ben van de Motion Blur, man. Ja, zeker weten. Team Motion Blur.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Deel, dat is een hele tijd. Zonder YouTube. Nou, er valt er genoeg te ontdekken in die game. Het ding is, ik zou dat ook wel willen doen, maar ik heb daar gewoon geen tijd voor, man. Met hoeveel games die ik moet spelen. Niet eens echt een keuze of zo. Dat is het ding. Een game waarvan je houdt, die wil je eigenlijk helemaal uitwonen en maximaal beleven. En dat heb ik zelden. No pun intended. Maar dat heb ik zelden. Ja, precies dat, Sticky Bros. Precies dat. Daarom heb ik nu ook voor mezelf besloten. Voor de stream ga ik voorlopig alleen maar op deze game richten totdat ik hem heb uitgespeeld. Even los van de Gran Turismo 7 leak en dat soort dingen. Hè. Ja, dat is helaas... in mijn vak is dat helaas niet mogelijk, Sneaky.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid. Just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
On guard.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
Geweldig, hè? Hadokens.
Defeat. Come on. Remember how it felt. Why? Why can't I do it? Please, just once. She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. Better make this quick.
Eeuw, ik mis al die fucking super effects. Take me away from you. There's another 100 men on earth could ever do. There's a place down in Africa. That takes some time to do the things you never heard. Hey Rudox, dankjewel man.
Hey, kom even gedag zeggen. Ga zelf verder met de game mode juichen.
Thanks ouwe. Tof. Appreciate the support ook man. 48 maanden alweer. Je moet ook proberen op te letten op de boss battle man. De hele tijd trap ik erin. Ik moet nog even 1 keertje wachten. Fucking aanval.
Go.
All right. I won't take long. Slow.
Ik weet niet wat het is, maar ik dodge alles helemaal kut. Het zit vast. Oké, wat een bullshit. Ik kan niet eens sneller rennen. Godver... Fucking hell, made it nou? Oh god, oh god. Oh god. We hebben hem bijna, please. Oh my god, waarom werkt die fucking dodge niet de hele tijd, man? Godver, wat een kut shit. Wauw. Hoe dan? Oh. Te gretig worden. Dat is het ding. Ik dodge hem juist de hele tijd, maar het lukt gewoon niet. Kijk, hier, dat bedoel ik. Ik jump opzij en toch volle laag pak je. Kom op, man. Echt die timing. Het klopt voor geen meter. Ik zweer het je.
Well done, Tom.
Klopt echt voor geen meter, man. Nou, ik had drie high potions en 4 kleine potions kan je equippen. En die strength tonic, die heb ik natuurlijk genomen. Doe het echt niet. Want je moet het op de ching doen. En die doe ik bij de eerste. Super easy. Tweede, de hele tijd mis. Althans de hele tijd. Bijna altijd.
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Moet er wel zo over door, jongens. God damn it. Ik wil eigenlijk eerst even dit stuk afronden.
Use this.
There she goes.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
You know exactly what I did to it.
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Ja, die luxe heb ik helaas niet, Sander.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly.
Dus met de airco.
This was a sin for which I
Ik ben
had
letterlijk
to
in slaap gevallen
Now
bij
I
die
can
ene airco die ik
continue
wilde
at your
kopen. En
side
ik
with
werd
my
5
head
over 12
held
wakker in
high.
de nacht. En toen was die aanbieding niet meer geldig. En ook Bol had hem niet meer voor die prijs. Dat was letterlijk bijna 2 keer zo duur geworden. Dus fuck. Dus ik hou mijn ogen open. Maar I slept on that one. On that one. Literally. Ik baal er wel van.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Gewoon kinderen zijn naar het zwembad, gigantische drukte. Ja. Helemaal kut. Ja, dat is echt zonde, man. Die had ik echt wel willen hebben. En dan had ik hem bij Bol besteld. En dan had ik hem nu gehad. Domme.
I kept my promise and now you keep yours.
Ja, toch. Ja, we doen wat we kunnen om te overleven, man. We doen wat we kunnen om te overleven.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Dat zou ik nu absoluut niet aan gaan wagen. Nee. Ik moet er niet aan denken om een VR-bril nu op mijn kop te hebben. Oh. Die shit gaat toch ook gelijk beslaan?
I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
De HP Reverb G2. En wat een grote verschil? OLED schermpje?
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbreque?
He has many titles.
Ja, fit is wel heel belangrijk, man.
Prince of Dragoons, Odin's nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then.
Ja, maar ik gebruik die standalone shit eigenlijk niet meer.
Ever since.
Heb je Bahamut al gezien in deze game? Die is ook
Confident that he will
krankzinnig, hoor.
listen to what you have to say.
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss. And a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends
Ja, zit
to
eigenlijk
every
echt helemaal op het
nation,
begin, komt hij al een
Sanbreque
keertje voor.
included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing
Zat dat Bahamut ook in, ja? Ik heb niet gekeken als je zei. Ik heb geen eens Shazam gezien trouwens.
The bars are closing in and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength.
Ja toch. Ja toch.
I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Meer power geven, wat bedoel je?
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on lane night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Gaat het over, specifiek over Oculus Link of juist de standalone functionaliteit?
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
Ja, dan maak ik me ook niet zo van uit. Ik gebruik die shit niet.
Their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion,
is het wat? Dude, shit is geweldig, man.
Destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Bennedikta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in
15 is ook echt heel vet hoor.
My darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Maar ik snap hem wel hoor. Ik had ook echt niks met de stijl van 15, maar blij dat ik het toch een kans heb gegeven. Sub Mystics. Ja, niet gay, maar die boyband shit vond ik echt niet cool. In eerste instantie, hè.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
After the storm. Bam. Ik ga opslaan, jongens. Even kijken. Deze, yep. Alright. Ik ga er vandoor. Ik ga naar een verjaardag, jongens. Ik wil jullie van harte bedanken voor de gezelligheid, de follows, de subs. Je weet het, super gezellig. En dan zie ik jullie binnenkort wel weer. Ik denk niet meer vanavond. Ik moet even kijken hoe dingen gaan lopen. Ik moet ook nog wat dingen doen voor GameKings namelijk. Maar we zien het wel. Ik laat jullie uiteraard weten. Discord, social media, Twitter, je weet het. Voor nu, ik ga er vandoor. Love y'all. Tot de volgende keer. Bye.